Oh, yes. So we are live. We are live again. We're having another conversation today. Good afternoon to everyone who has tuned in. If you are tuning in from Nigeria, good afternoon to you. My name is Emeka Nobis, and I believe that you know that I'm Emeka Nobis anyway. This afternoon, I'm having another conversation with another great individual. Her name is Chizoba Morah. So I'm here with her. And this is specifically going to favor a lot of business people who will tune in for this live stream. We are going to be looking at the impact of documentation on your business growth. Okay, so if you've got a business that you're running, you're about to start a business, this session will truly be of great benefit to you. So if you are tuning in, let's know if you have tuned in for the session. Please let's do know where you have tuned in from. Let's know your city. And what's most important is also to share this live stream and invite your friends to be part of this great live stream and be part of this conversation. All right. So I usually like not to waste a lot of time because my guests are also busy people with their jobs and with their portfolios at work. All right. So just about you are welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. I mean, your portfolio is
Thank you,
great.
sir. Okay.
Reading through your bio, three things stuck out for me. You do real estate, you do registration of businesses, and you're also into tech. Regarding building websites for people, e-commerce websites for people. That's a whole lot that you're doing as an amazing individual. All right, but for today we are going to be looking. Okay, somebody's saying hello, Emeka. Good to see you here. I've joined in from Manitoba, Canada. Welcome. I don't know why I'm not seeing your name. So I'm having Florence Achume tuning in from Lusaka, Zambia. Fantastic. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so Chizoba, we are going to be looking at the impact of documentation on your business growth. And I like the fact that this
Welcome.
is not
Welcome.
something that people usually talk about. People always talk about making money, sales, but a lot of individuals, I mean, a few individuals talk about documentation and how it affects your business. So that's what we're going to be looking at today. All right. So Chizoba, please go ahead, tell us who you
Yes.
are, and go ahead and share with us how documentation affects your business growth.
Hello, everybody. My name is Morah Chizoba, and as Mr. Meka have said earlier, I am very good with websites, company registration, and other documentation specifically for oil and gas. And that is why today I will be telling you what and how what is documentation and how this documentation can help your business grow. First of all, let's start with what is documentation. Documentation can be defined as materials that provide official information and evidence. That's documentation. But in business, documentation is the process of acquiring, storing, and retrieval of documents necessary for the day-to-day running of your business. Acquiring these documents, storing them, arranging them for easy access, and retrieving them when need be for your day-to-day running of your business. There are types of documentation according to what you are talking about. Today we are talking about business. So I will tell you what is documentation in relation to business and types of documentation in relation to business. And the first one I will be talking about is legal stroke statutory document. Legal stroke statutory document. These are documents one should have to run business in a country, state, local government, or in a sector of business. Like legal is actually the one you need to run a business in a state, local government, or country. Like your CAC document, your tax clearance, your local government permit. All that are legal documents. All that are legal documents that you need to run your business. But statutory documents are the documents you need to run business in a particular sector. Example, if you are in oil and gas, you need DPR. Koren in construction to run business in this sector, or NAFDAC to run a business of food production, or certificate from Ministry of Environment to run business in environmental sector. So these documents are known as statutory document, while your CAC, tax clearance, ITF, annual returns, these are your legal document. Number two type of document is non-statutory document. They are documents required for a business to maintain overall quality performance and enhance customer satisfaction. They help you to improve or maintain a good quality service delivery. And this example of these documents are your procedure, your manual, your objective, procedure, how you do things. You know, some people, when you ask them how do you do your business, they will just list it blah 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 for you. But it's always good for you to document how you do things, because it will help you to call it up when you need it. It will help your staff to staff even when you are not there. The service delivery will be same. So it's always good for a business to have documented procedure. You don't just list it, no matter how small your business is. As a baker, as a food processing company, as a even somebody that is doing design, just have a procedure. It will help you to always have a particular deliver service. Your service will not be today is sweet, tomorrow is not sweet, because you did not document. You are using offhand process. It's always good to document it. So these things are non-statutory documents. Your objective, it's good to document your objective, so you will know. There's one thing I know, that they said that a goal or objective not documented is just a wish. Even the Bible said it. Make it plain, write it down. So you write them down, write those objectives, those your goal, paste it where you see it every day, paste it where your staff see them every day. It will help you to grow. It will help you to know when you are off the track. It will help you to know when you are on the track. So it's always good to document your objective. These are non-statutory documents. Number three types of documentation is record. These are documents you don't alter after use, like you keep them for reference purposes, keep them for traceability purposes. Example of them are your receipt, your invoice, your acquisition register, your stock record. You don't just buy things and just sell like that. Even if you are doing you're a small vendor on social media, you are just selling clothes and shoe. When you buy them, record them, write how much you buy them. You know, when you sell, write how much you sell, know your gain. It will help you in your expenditure, it will help you in your financial management. That is why it's good to have a record as a business owner. So example of a record, I've already said it before, are your receipts, invoices, register, stock book. So these three are the types of documentation a business needs to have. As I said before, the first one is legal stroke statutory document, your CAC, tax clearance and the like. And the next one is non-statutory document, your procedure, your mission and vision, your objective, your manuals. Those are the non-statutory document, but it's still very necessary for good quality performance. You need them. For then your record, you need to keep your record to know if you are going up or if you are coming down. Now let's go to the topic proper, the impact of documentation to your business growth. What are the impacts? Why do we keep these documents? First is for legal compliance. You know, it is stated now on a CAMA 2020 that a company running in Nigeria without registration is committing a crime. So for you to even be legal compliance in Nigeria, your company needs to first of all be registered, and we all know you have to pay tax. Tax is a legal requirement. So to be legal compliance, you need to get this document. That is number one. Number two, which everybody want to hear, is to increase sales. Yes. How does it help us to increase sales? Legal documentation help us by, like, let me say, if you're a vendor now and I'm talking to you to do business with you, or for you to deliver a service with me, and I'm still doing one of the things I'll ask you actually is whether your company is registered. And even if it's not registered, even if I not ask you, it's necessary you as a vendor to present your or tell your client among your when you are defining your company or when you are stating your profile, list it there that you have you are registered. It will help you to win those contracts. Like, let me use an example. I have a lot of people that I work for. I help them in, especially in this oil and gas. I am actually their business consultant. And when I'm doing their tenders, and you see a lot of them, when you ask them for this, they don't have. That is tender most time around, they give us 1 month to tend for a job. And within that 1 month, that's when they will now start getting their document, their DPR, their this, their that. Before we get all those documents, tax clearance I don't have, we need to get it. NSITF I don't have, we need to get it. Before we will get all these documents, is either we don't meet up with the date or we submit on professional, non-professional package. Why? Because we do not, most company in Nigeria don't take documentation as a serious thing. When you want to, like, most proposal, first thing first you pass before commercial is actually technical, and technical is all about documentation. What document do you have as a business person? Even as small as a graphic designer, there's a way you present your document, your experience, things you've kept, and you present it to somebody. The person will know that you know what you are doing. First of all, it make you look serious. It make you know that, okay, you are serious in this business, and you know what you are doing. So documentation increase sales. It help you to win those contracts. Most of these contracts you've been looking for, you've been trying to get. Maybe why you have not gotten it is because you don't have a proper documentation. Not until you have a big company that that's when you now take documentation as a serious matter. No, take documentation as a serious matter. Even at this level, documentation, it will help you to improve yourself. Secondly, has opportunity for grants, loans and other. Like, most of loans I'm seeing online, loans opportunity I'm seeing online, you don't get it. You don't get it without your CAC document. You must get your CAC, get your tax. You must get some documents. They will ask you for those documents before they will give you loan, because that's how they will know that you're serious. That's how they will know that you are legit. You can't just come and tell somebody, I have a company, please give me loan. It's not done anywhere. So your documentation will help you get grants, get loans and other opportunities. That this your business level you are today. You there are a lot of opportunities out there for you to grow more than this level you are. But your documentation is not helping matter. So for you to grow your business, one of the things you need to take serious is your documentation. Fourthly, it improve customer trust. I've said it before. I can't trust you with my money if you don't look serious. Especially what some part of level of money. I need to see that you're registered. Before I buy land for you from you, you are telling me you are selling land, you're a real estate company and you don't have CAC. Who does that? You are telling me you have a food production company. Like, if I buy pure water and there is no NAFDAC on it, I will not believe you. So it improve customer trust. Fifthly, the fifth point is that it helps in traceability. Like, even if you are not there and you open a company and you put somebody, you can only trace what is happening in that company. Or if somebody said, we bought something so they, you can only trace it through your record, through the things you've kept, through the sales, the record they keep. Some people, they will buy something, they will just write it down on a piece of paper. Once that business is done, that one is gone. No, it shouldn't be like that. When any sale you make, anything you do with your business that you want to move forward, and you know that this business you want it to go higher, try from this little level to keep a record of whatever you are buying, you are selling, how much you are making, who is doing this, who is doing that. Keep record. This record will help you to trace whatever thing you want to trace or in your business. In any time, anywhere, you can trace it. Sixth one is that it help you to focus. It help you to focus. See, the ISO standard, their ISO standard, because I'm actually a trained auditor. ISO standard. I don't know how many of us know it, but it's an international standard that certified company under quality, health and safety, environment, many things. And there they say, he said that you should state your objective so that your staff will see it and work with you. I have said about this objective before. When you state it, it will help people be focused. It will help you to know when you are going off point and when you are still on point. So if you are keeping record, if you are keeping sorry, if you are serious with documentation and you keep it where people will see it, it will help you to be focused. It will help your staff to be focused. It will help everybody in your company to be working with one goal, with one vision. Not this one going to Sokoto and this one is going to Lagos. No, everybody is working with one vision in mind, because once you enter the company, you are seeing the vision. Even your vendors should know your vision. They should work with your vision. So these things should be documented and impart, or should I say teach it to everybody in the company to know. The next one is that it help you accountability. It's one of the things I've said before. Documentation help you to keep accountability, to know what is coming in and what is going out. You don't just come and waste and spend money. You know how much you make a day. I've seen Mr. Emeka made a post one particular time how much he made that month and each day, and that's very nice. You should know how much you are making so that you will not go and touch your capital. As a good business person, documentation should be your one of the things you take serious, so that it will help you to know how you manage your finance. Finance management cannot be successful without a proper documentation. You need a good documentation to keep a good financial record. Like if you are not keeping the document, so what is the financial record? What is financial record without documentation? It's documentation that will help you to know when you are growing or when you are coming down financially. The next one is to track your improvement. With documentation, you know if you are going forward or you are going backward. With documentation, you know, okay, with the record you keep, you know, okay, this year we sold this thing. Oh, this year we came down. This is not the amount we made. I made let me even be saying from small business perspective. If you're keeping record, it will help you to know, okay, last year I did not make I made more than this year. What is happening? Is it that I'm not marketing well? Is it that I'm not connecting well? Is it that I'm not using the platform available for marketing properly? So it will help you to track your improvement level, to know when you are going down and when you are going up. Second to the last, open it helps you to like, that's just it. Okay, that's the final one. Sorry about that. So in all, I would say that documentation is one of the cardinal part of a business. You need it for your business to grow. You need it to grow. We in Nigeria, we always think, okay, I'm okay with this business. Some of us don't have big dreams. Some of us don't want to grow. Some of us don't, for us to be like all these big name we are hearing today. Shell, don't mind me, I use most of oil and gas terms. It's because that's where I am. Shells, Total, and all that. You have to start from this little and be serious with whatever that has to that involve your business. You have to take them serious, including documentation. Thank you. Anyway, for a bonus, I want to say something. Life cycle of a successful business. A life cycle of a successful business. For you to be successful, this documentation is part of it. Is in planning. You plan, you do, you check, and you act. It's actually a bonus. It's not among the impact of documentation. It's like a bonus to what I have to share with you guys. Life cycle of a successful business. Life cycle of a successful business is like cycle. You plan, you do, you check, you act, you plan, you do, you check, you act. Planning means you plan what you will do in your business every year. You plan what you will do. You break them to months, you break them to day, you break them to even to hour if possible. You plan them. You use, like me, I normally use what I call to-do list. You list them that very day. You list the year own, you list the month own, and that every day you break down the month own to a day. You plan them, then you do them. After doing them, doing everything you've planned, you have to check, did I achieve my goal? If you achieve your goal, mostly in the planning, you should state how you measure your goal. Is it by 80%? I know, okay, I tried. Or is it by 70? So that if you are lesser than that, that's when you now check. When you are checking, you now determine if you are lesser than that. If you are lesser than that, you act on the problem you notice that made you not to get, like you did not do marketing this month properly, that's why I did not gain what I want to gain, or I joke a lot, or I stroll on Facebook too much, that's why I did not get what I want to get this month. The checking will help you. When you check them, you now act on it, you reduce your strolling on Facebook, you improve your marketing, you engage people, you strategize. That is acting. Then after acting, you plan again for next month. So it's a continuous something. You plan, you do, you check, and you act. I believe with this little point of mine, I'm able to impact something on you, and your business will grow. In as much as you impact all this, you implement all this, I believe me, you will grow to a next level. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Zoba. I have a question to ask you. So people they have heard what you said about documentation and all that. So I have two questions, but I'll ask you the first one. The first one is this: when you start out a business, how would you now know the kind of documentations that you need to put in place? Is there somewhere to go? Who do you ask? Because you now say documentation, documentation, but basically some of us do not even know the kind of documentation that we need to put in place. Is there somewhere that we need to go to check these things out, or do we wing it, or what exactly should we do regarding documentation?
Okay. Um, that's true. First of all, basically for business in Nigeria, there are three basic documents you should have. Generally, it's not just for specific. This one I want to say general one before I now come to specific one. Generally, you need a CAC document, which include your CAC certificate, your status report, and your memo and arts. Then you need your tax clearance. Then you need your annual return. Most of us don't know about this annual return, but it is now a problem because CAC have made it a rule that if you don't have annual return, if you don't get your annual return after a year, they will deactivate your CAC. A lot of us think that we are registered, we have a registered company, but when you check on CAC portal, you find out that your company has been deactivated. So it's always advisable to get your annual return. It's a yearly something actually. You pay it every year. For business name is 5,000 naira, and for company limited is 8,000. Now for specific company, I think that's when you have to contact me through Mr. Mecca, and I'll help you out. Thank you.
Okay, you can go ahead and let us know how we can contact you. To be nice for us to know,
Okay.
maybe your phone number, WhatsApp, whichever, so that we know how to contact you.
Okay, sir. Okay, my phone number is 07039543274. Again, 07039543274. You can, that's my WhatsApp number too. You can call or WhatsApp me on that number, and you can check me up on Facebook, Chizoba Morah, my page. There you can get more information, and you can actually chat me up too on Messenger. So with this, you can always reach me. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, so for the next question I want to ask you is this: when it has to do with documentation,
Yes.
how has technology helped to be able to how has technology helped to be able to help us in documentation? And if there are any tech tools that you know that we can use in documentation, please share with us.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Technology have helped firstly from the side of acquisition. It has helped us. Like before, you need to go to tax clearance to get your tax, but now you don't need to. You can apply for most of this thing online. You can apply for most of your documentation online now. So technology have helped us. Before you need to go to CAC to get your CAC document, but now you don't need to. So that's the impact of the technology to on documentation. Then for software to do documentation, if it's for managing, storing, and the retrieval of documents, you need a software. there are a lot. It depends. It's specific. It depends on what you are doing. It depends. Is it for business? Is it for services? Is it for a company? Is it for a small business? So those things are the things I will put you through when you contact me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for these things you've shared with us. Chizoba, I'm grateful that you've been able to share this with us. It made a lot of sense. It made a lot of great sense to us. I don't know if there are any final thing you want to share regarding documentation and profitability for companies. I don't know if there are parting shots or there are no questions here. So there are no questions whatsoever here so far. So I feel that. If you've got some parting shots for us.
Okay. Thank you once again for having me. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I really appreciate that. As I said, documentation is important. Please take it serious. And the know what your just know what you need in your company. Know the particular document you need, because it will save you a lot of stress. It will help you to seal deals. You don't need to be running helter skelter when the opportunity comes. They said opportunity meets preparedness is become resourceful. So it's better to prepare before the opportunity. So get your documents ready, and believe me, there are a lot of opportunity when you look out for it. Look out for this opportunity, you will see them once you are ready. And I wish you the best in your business, and I pray your business will grow. Thank you.
Oh wow! Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all the things you've shared with us. Thank you very much, Zoba. It's been an amazing time with you. God bless you for doing this for with me. Impact of documentation on your business growth. I hope that people reach out to you when they have issues regarding this. Um, but another question I want to ask you. Okay, before we go, if someone's company has been delisted, is it possible for the company to get back on CAC with the same name if he has been delisted?
Yes, it's very possible. We need to, you just when you contact me, we'll tell you the requirement you need to reactivate your company. So it's very possible. Yes, sir. It is.
All right. Thank you so much for this. That's very reassuring. Thank you so much. I'm glad and
Thank
I'm
you.
grateful for this. God bless you.
You're welcome.
God bless you so much, Zoba, for this. Thank
Thank
you
you,
and
sir.
God bless.
God bless you too, sir. Bye.